Well, thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. As you mentioned, this is my first hearing in the new position of ranking member of this subcommittee, and I'm very excited to be part of it and look forward to working with you and the other members. I also like to point out that we have a visitor with us who is a valued colleague, not a member of the committee, but someone whose district is greatly affected by the topic we're going to be discussing, Mr. Salud Carbajal from California's 24th District. He represents Ventura, Santa Barbara, and San Luis Obispo, where they had the largest fire in California, and I'd like to welcome him and appreciate his input. I represent a neighbor of California, Nevada, in fact, the heart of the Las Vegas Valley. And like the other states, Nevada is at risk of many natural disasters. We have earthquakes, wildfires, severe winter storms, and floods. So addressing these matters is very important to my constituency. We don't see it as a Democrat or Republican matter, but as something that we as a nation need to invest in, make a commitment to, so our communities can be more prepared and resilient. This committee has operated in that bipartisan fashion, and I thank the chairman for that. We need to work together on these issues that impact the health, safety, security, and welfare of all our constituents. Today's hearing on wildfires is extremely timely because we're seeing natural disasters like wildfires happen much more frequently with increasingly costly impacts. So the federal government needs to take wildfires seriously. My home state of Nevada has experienced wildfires so severe that we've called upon FEMA for additional resources through the Fire Management Assistance Grant Program for fire suppression assistance 7 times over the last 2 years alone. These wildfires have caused devastating losses to our communities. They've destroyed landscapes that can lead to flash flooding and mudslides, and that creates even further disasters. For example, the 2013 Carpenter Fire just outside of Las Vegas at Mount Charleston led to severe flash flooding. It destroyed homes, businesses, wildlife habitat, and endangered the lives of residents and first responders. Now, Benjamin Franklin said that an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure, and nothing could be further from the truth when it comes to dealing with wildfires. So we need to invest in mitigation. Unfortunately, I don't think our president has taken this mitigation seriously. If you look at FEMA's pre-disaster mitigation program budget, we see a proposed $39 million, but that's a $61 million cut from the current levels. That's not the way that we should be moving. We should be going in the other direction. The chairman and I agree on this need for mitigation investment. In fact, just last week, we joined nearly 80 of our colleagues urging the Appropriations Committee to support the pre-disaster mitigation program. We just can't continue this ex post facto policy of fire borrowing. Apart from the budgetary issues, I'd like to also hear today about how technology such as unmanned aircraft is playing an increasing role in our detection, monitoring, and response to fires, and how FEMA is working on that. Much of this research is playing out again in Nevada, which is one of the test centers for drone technology. We also have the Nevada Seismology Lab at UNR with their Alert Wildfire program, so I'd be interested in hearing more about what you're doing there. So I look forward to learning more from our witnesses. I welcome them. We know that wildfires don't recognize boundaries, whether it's between states or communities. It should be a federal issue. They cross over invisible lines. If we fail to address these kinds of issues, we will be missing an opportunity here. So thank you all for coming, and I look forward to learning a lot this morning. I yield back.
Thank you. It is